Right, details below this video. Simply here to guide you online to position yourself online for business purposes. So I'm here as a mentor and guide, here to coach you and hold you by the hand if I have to, simply on anything you would like to know on positioning yourself online for business purposes. So the exchange of good and services in return for earnings, how you will be able to be online, position yourself online and have a vehicle that will allow you to earn income online. So you're here to work smarter and not harder, basically. So I'm just going to play an audio in the background. Details below this video, by the way. People have a short attention span, like I always say, people are quick to move on to the next. So, like, I've got you here for a specific reason, and that's to go on the details below video. Go and register on the link below, where the business is self-explanatory, where you will be able to get started, register with your own username, a good username, password, and get started having a vehicle, you know, that will allow you to earn for yourself while you position yourself online for business. So positioning yourself online for business is simply doing audios, videos like this, uploading them on YouTube, letting people know about the unique way, such as details below that I have for you to go about earning for yourself. So details below video. This is what I've got you here for. So I'm gonna play an audio in the background which I was listening to, and like I said, details below video for you to get started right away. Register anyway, and make a decision to be able to work for yourself from home with a digital business opportunity you for introducing them to this unique way of getting paid for themselves, Joe, which is basically saying on average, too expensive. People are paying, people are going to be paying, all the way up to be imagined. So there's only one alternative. There's only a unique way just like this to earn for yourself, like I have below this video. So registration link below this video, which you can go ahead, which will open up another link. You can pause this video and just register. We'll get back to this video, but I'm gonna play this audio in the background. You can go ahead and register with the link below.
Inflation costs and the rising cost of living. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it now. Chapter 2, the middle class job may become extinct. Inflation and rising costs are only part of why the middle class is extinct. There's another enemy, and it's when people feel the burden of rising costs, they cry out across America for wage increases. The wage increase has consequences that destroy the quality of life of middle and lower class people. See, in 2014, President Barack Obama proposed minimum wage to be $10.10, and the Congressional Budget Office estimated the increase would destroy about 500,000 jobs.
Wow, I hope you're hearing this. I've got details below this video for an alternative way of not having to depend on a 9 to 5 and being able to stand up for yourself, being independent, and putting in the work for yourself by creating your own income, building a network. Building a network is the only way to find your net worth. Every rich person out there, millionaire, has a network of people working with them, if not for them. You're here to work for yourself. Me introducing you here is me getting paid for introducing people to my network, so you can go out there and build your network, of like-minded individuals who like to position themselves online to also earn for themselves. Details below this video. Details below this video for you to continue and register. Let me go on with the audio. Details below video.
See, wage increases kill jobs for two reasons. First, many businesses go under because they can't afford rising labor costs, and other companies are forced to find better, more cost-effective ways using technology to save labor.
That's true. That's true.
You may think I'm blowing things out of proportion or your job is not at risk, but according to a study done by Oxford Economics, 17% or 1 in 6 of middle-class income jobs face a high risk of automation. Look at fast food restaurants, airports, and
soon people won't be needed at their workplace. Things will be done automation, as in nobody will be needed at work. There will be such thing as Uber Eats, automation. Like, people won't be needed at the workplace, man. It's serious. Anyway, I brought you here for a specific reason, and that's to position yourself online for business purposes, so you can work for yourself, determine your own income, not having to depend on anyone. Details below this video for you to register as you continue on listening to this audio, or you can pause this video and register and get back here, or feel free to continue on listening. But registration below video to get started soon as, and position yourself online today to earn for yourself.
Factories, just to name a few. Employees are being replaced by machines. We are in the era of the rise of the robots. Entire industries are being taken over by machines and automation. The rise of automation is putting millions of Americans at risk of losing their jobs. Just look at the shocking numbers on this chart. In a 5-year period, we see as high as a 267% increase in using machines instead of people. See, each new industrial robot wipes out 1.6 manufacturing jobs, and many workers who lose their jobs in manufacturing typically get new jobs in transport, construction, maintenance, and office administration. Unfortunately, many people who lose their jobs to technology only find a new job and get replaced again. The wave of automation is upon us. As you're probably well aware, in 2020 we have self-driving cars, trucks, and airplanes that land themselves.
Details below video, guys. Details below outcome, of this financial crisis, independent. Fine, there's a way out with the technology online. Everybody can be a service to others, and by positioning yourself online, my service is just introducing you to this unique way of positioning yourself online to earn for yourself. Details below this video. That's my only service, to introduce you to this unique way of earning for yourself as you position yourself online for business. Get started, guys, as I continue on with this audio. I mean, I'm watching here and you're listening to the audio, but feel free to look in the description box below, scroll down below, and where it says get started, register here, get started with a good username, password. I will be notified and get back to you.
Every year, more and more industries turn to technology to replace high labor costs. Over the next 5 years, we could see another 7.4 million hardworking people feel the effects of automation. Recently, a freight company used a self-driving semi-truck to haul butter from California to Pennsylvania. The shipment traveled 2,800 miles in 3 days. The autonomous truck drove over mountain passes, drove through rain, and even snow. Autonomous trucks already deliver freight for companies several days a week, and soon, autonomous trucks will be the future. The future shows signs of trucks replacing 1.7 million truck drivers. When these people are replaced with autonomous systems, it will leave them jobless and disrupt the entire ecosystem around the shipping industry. Everyone from drivers to dispatchers to roadside hotels and restaurants that support drivers will feel the impact.
Details below video, guys. Automation is upon us. Automation, which just simply means robots, AI computers will be able to do jobs that everyday people do. People won't be needed at the workplace. So the way to go about, not getting caught up is by, positioning yourself online and be of service to others, using the internet with everything. Anybody who's in business now has to be on the internet. If your business is not online, it's not a business. You know, be a service to others. Start today with a business opportunity I have for you below this video here. Registration below video for you to get started.
It is estimated that there are 3.5 million truck drivers in the United States and 7.4 million people working in adjacent positions in the trucking and shipping industry. Every single one of these hard-working Americans risks losing their job and slipping into poverty. Long-haul truckers and the freight industry are one of many who will lose their jobs to automation. Automation is taking millions of jobs across the country and around the world. Just look at a factory in 1950 versus 2020. With millions of Americans losing their job to automation, unemployment will skyrocket. The job market will become more competitive. You will have to compete with people who have degrees, certifications, and years of experience to get a job. Even worse, wages will decrease because an abundance of workers and scarce jobs mean people are willing to work for less because they have to survive. Sure, with the rise of automation brings more technologically advanced jobs, but only for software engineers, computer programs, and mechanical engineers. For most average, hardworking, middle-class Americans, they will be left jobless and suffering in the lower income brackets. The workforce is changing rapidly. Almost no traditional job may be safe. If we don't adapt to the changing times, we're likely to find ourselves in the unemployment line with skills the world no longer needs. Look, no one can stop the rise of technology or stop trends that change the way the world works. But you can take advantage of this new automation trend and protect your family.
Take advantage. Details below video. The way I've got you here, is the way you're gonna bring other people to you. Do short minute, short audio, short videos just like this. Upload it onto YouTube. I'm just listening to a video here, which is telling me about the coming crisis. Financial crisis. People being out of job. And just reaching out to people that they don't have to depend on a 9 to 5 when it comes to this new technology. Position yourself. It will take time for some people to get this knowledge. You being here now, having this knowledge, is for you to get started right away today. And position yourself to build your network. Details below video, guys. I'm just continuing on this video. Details below this video for you to get started. Register now. Thank you.
See, many of the world's most powerful and wealthy became that way because they were smart enough to take advantage of new trends. One you'll hit. The new trend is allowing average middle-class Americans to earn six figures per year or more. But first, I'm saying why new trends make people wealthy.
Link below video, guys. Link below video.
In Chapter 1, we discussed how high inflation and the skyrocketing cost of living is devastating the American middle class. In Chapter 2, we discussed how there's a possibility that the middle-class American worker will be extinct in the next 5 years. If you haven't watched those two videos, I highly suggest going back and watching them now. On this one, we discussed Chapter 3, and you're going to discover
how wealth is made catching trends.
The world is shaped by powerful forces and trends, and the people who put themselves in front of those new trends can ride them all the way to the beach.
Details below,
Unfortunately, most people fail to see new trends, or they're too scared to take action until it's too late.
Get started today.
One trend that could have made you very wealthy in the past is franchise restaurants.
Register now.
See, in 1955, franchise restaurants were almost non-existent, but McDonald's paved the way and started a fast-growing trend. The people who took advantage were able to profit handsomely, and others waited on the sidelines until the trend was saturated and it was too late. Imagine having the only McDonald's in your city or even in your state. You'd have zero competition. Your business would be booming and your financial situation would flourish. This was a reality for many who took advantage of the franchise restaurant trend in 1950s and 1960s.
Imagine being the only one in your area figuring this out, getting this information out there. How much would you like to pay? How much would you like to get paid? This is what I've got you here for. There are options for you to choose on how much you would like to get paid. 100% commissions for introducing people to the same unique way of earning for themselves. You're put in this work to be a service to others. Your job is just to introduce people to others. Details below video, guys. Register now. I'm still watching and listening to this video, and while you're listening to the audio, but feel free to go in the details below to register. Thank you for being here, guys.
Well, it's a different story. You see franchise restaurants littered every street corner, all fighting for business. Not to mention, because of franchise restaurant popularity, the price has skyrocketed. Today, you'll pay on average $500,000 plus royalty fees just to start a franchise. Look, it's not, or even every year, a breakthrough money-making trend shows up, but you're about to see one that is giving average Americans a shot at financial freedom. And there's no doubt that the best time to take action is when trends are starting. History continues to prove money is made at the beginning. Just look at some of the people who have taken advantage of past trends. In 1870, John D. Rockefeller took advantage of the oil trend and went on to be worth roughly $418 billion US, adjusted for inflation. Ray Kroc set the world on fire with McDonald's. In the fast food restaurant industry, he was roughly worth $1.6 billion, adjusted for inflation. Steve Jobs jumped on the computer trend in 1976. He founded Apple Computers and became worth $10.6 billion. In 2004, Mark Zuckerberg joined the internet trend with Facebook and is now worth $55.1 billion. There's no hiding the fact catching trends of the world can make people very wealthy. And right now, the world is trending towards the digital age. The world is turning to the internet to do business. We see more schools operate online, more businesses sell products online, even entertainment is turning to the internet. Okay. Companies like Amazon have replaced stores like Circuit City, Toys R Us, Sports Authority, Borders, and many others. Netflix has replaced companies like Blockbuster Video. The world is going online, and you have an opportunity to catch a new trend that is turning average people into 6-plus-figure earners within the first 12 weeks. So now it's time I pull back the curtain and let you in on the secrets of the digitally wealthy.
Details below video, guys. Details below video. Get started positioning yourself online for wealth online. Wealth. Building your own wealth using the internet, working from home, working from anywhere remotely with internet access. Details below video.
In Chapter 1, you discovered how high inflation and the rising cost of living is devastating the American middle class. In Chapter 2, we discovered how the American middle class is being replaced by technology and automation. In Chapter 3, you saw exactly how the most wealthy people in the world were made by catching trends. Now, it's time for Chapter 4. It's time I pull back the curtain and reveal the secrets of the digitally wealthy. As you probably know, there are millions of people getting rich online today. Today's internet business trend is the modern day rush. And just like the gold rush of the past, some rich and others alive. So the question is, why do some? The secrets you're about to discover will give you the answer. First off, whether you start a business on a street corner or on the internet, if you don't have the right things in place, failure is almost guaranteed. So let's look at why this was successful competition was their implementation of systems. McDonald's had a system for every part of their business. They had a system to take orders, make a customized process to run the entire business. Not only did systems make the business run more efficient, it made them more profitable. With System Restaurant in a matter of days. They didn't need degrees or high-level training. They simply had to use and follow the proven system. Unfortunately, most people who venture into online business have almost no systems to follow. They try and do everything themselves. They are the marketers, the website designers, the customer service reps, the sales team, and the owner. Simply put, they try and do everything. They spend countless hours frustrated, get overwhelmed, waste thousands of dollars, and eventually they quit. So if you want to make more money online, the first thing you need is a proven, systemized process, a process anyone can follow and anyone can operate. Now, you must understand, you need more than a system to make money online. We both know if you don't have a great product, sales will suffer. But what's a great product to sell online? What's a product everyone wants and that everyone will buy in good times and bad? We will get to that in a second, but first, why do most people choose the wrong product to sell? Well, most people never put a lot of thought into the product. They simply choose something they like, thinking everyone will like it too. But they
Details below, guys. Details below. Details below to continue on registering and position yourself online for business purposes. Details below. Continue on.
aren't their customers. See, it's not about having a product we love. It's about having a product everyone wants. A product people will buy in good times and bad. A product with high profit margins. So what is the one thing almost everyone wants in good times and bad? Is it health, companionship, status, nicer houses, better vacations, more
Wealth, money. Everyone's more money. I know that. You know that. Details below video, guys.
time, or something totally different? Well, what's the one thing that can give us almost every one of those? It's money, right? We spend most of our childhood learning how to make money. Then to make money, we spend the next 40 years going to work 40 hours a week. Our entire lives revolve around money. Money is the one thing most people want more of in good times and bad. So we'll a product that has more of the one thing they want. It only makes sense, right? Now, you're not the first person to realize selling a make money opportunity is the greatest possible product. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of people offering some type of make money education or business. But let me show you the mistake most people make that leaves them broke. Most people try selling a $10 ebook, a $97 course, or some low ticket product. Well, there are two major problems that may be obvious to you. First, let's say you want to make $20,000 per month. Well, to make $20,000, how many $10 ebooks do you have to sell? When you divide 20,000 by 10, you find out you have to sell 1,000 $10 ebooks to earn $20,000. And if you want to making $20,000, you have to sell 2,000 month after month. So selling 2,000 ebooks every month already sounds difficult, but it's even worse when you consider how many people have to hit your website to sell those 2,000 ebooks. See, the average close rate for low ticket and high ticket products is 2%. That means for every 100 people who visit your site and see your ebook, you sell 2, which means in order to sell 2,000 ebooks, you have to get 100,000 people to see your offer. Well, for